Hello everybody. I know I haven't made a video in like 2 years, but I'm back for another one. I've actually been pretty busy over these last 2 years. I've been studying the ancient art of sucking dick, and I think I've mastered it completely to the point where people don't actually push me away, and they actually pay me a decent amount of money for sucking their dicks. So everything's been going well for me. Now, I didn't really know what I was gonna do for this video because I'm not very creative, and I've been sucking dick for the last 2 years. But anyway, while I was sucking dick, that's gonna get old very quickly. Well, while I was sucking dick for the last 2 years, a couple of days ago, I was sucking dick. Uh, I thought I remembered something, and I thought I should make a video about it because it was a pretty funny story. But a couple of months ago, me and my friends were downtown, and the only way we were gonna get home was by taking the train, and we were pretty broke, so we didn't really have any money to pay for a train, so we ended up sucking sucking some dick. So yeah. Eventually, we got back to our stop, and while after with this fuck, the stop is a little bit of a walk from my house where we were all going after that. So while we were walking, there's this guy that had gotten out of the train behind us, and there was two of us. It was me, my friend, and another person. Oh, so there was three of us. I'm fucking retarded. So it was about 12 o'clock as we were walking back, and the moon was out. Yeah, the moon. And while we were walking, we were talking about the moon, and my dumbass started screaming some stupid stuff out like, Look, there's a dark sun." Now, as this man was yelling at me, I turned around and asked him why he was yelling, and I thought maybe he wanted me to suck his dick, but I was wrong. He thought I was calling his name or something, or talking some shit. So I immediately clarified that I was talking to the Dark Sun, and told him that his name probably wasn't Dark Sun, because that's literally what I shouted out, and he thought I was talking about him for some fucking stupid ass reason. But he eventually started walking with all of us for some odd reason, and as he was walking next to us, I immediately decided to shout, "Look at the dark sun," while pointing to the moon, obviously. And I didn't know that somebody could be this stupid, but he said that it wasn't a dark sun. It wasn't the moon. He didn't correct me. You know what he said? He said it was another planet. All dick soaks that. All dick sucking jokes aside, this guy actually said that the moon was not the moon. No, he didn't say it was a dark sun. No, he said it was another planet. So immediately I felt stupid. I bet my friends felt stupid, and I wondered if he fucking felt stupid, or maybe he got like a nosebleed, or maybe he was dropped on his head as a small child. Anyways, we all just look at each other for a second, and asked ourselves what the fuck are we all doing here, and who the hell is this person, and why how is he still alive, how is he functioning as a human being. We were all completely perplexed. But aside from his stupidness, we all decided that he was alright. We don't judge. We're all pretty fucking stupid ourselves. I mean, you probably are stupid too watching this video, because I'm stupid, so you're stupid. That's just how it works now. Deal with it. Anyways, we all start talking about random stuff. To be honest, I can't really remember exactly what we were talking about. It was most likely stupid. Yeah, that's getting old too. We eventually come to the topic of his life for some reason, and no, before you ask, none of us asked him about his life. He just decided that he was gonna start talking about his life for some odd reason. Anyway, we start talking about his life for some reason, and we had just found out that this man this man was arrested for drugs or some shit. That's what he said, at least. And as this man was arrested, we also found out that one of his friends that he was selling drugs or doing drugs with, I don't really remember. One of his friends ended up fucking dying or some shit. I don't fucking know what happened to this guy. That's probably why he thinks the moon's another planet or some shit. So now finding out that this man had just gotten out of prison, we were all a little on edge because we didn't really know what, this guy had been up to. I mean, I would have just sucked his dick right there and got it over with. I would have sucked the life out of him, but no, I wasn't gonna do that because I wouldn't have gotten any money from it. So I have standards when it comes to when it comes to sucking dick. Before I continue with this story, I'm just gonna say the title's gonna be something either how to suck dick or stupid, because that's literally two things I've been saying mostly in this entire video. I would make a counter of it, but I really don't feel like doing that because it's too much work and I'd probably just get some fucking uncurable disease afterwards. Now, as we were walking, we were getting close to my house, like down the street, and this man was still following us, so we didn't want to show him where I lived, just in case he came back to rape me, because I don't want to get raped. I do the raping and the dick sucking, so that was off. That was off for me. So we kind of after we got to the intersection that led to my road and whichever road he was going down, it wasn't mine. We took a random path to the gas station or something, I don't remember. But eventually we had lost a strange man that was probably gonna go kill himself once he gets home. After that, we pretty much just went home. That's pretty much the end of the story. My friends went home. I went home. I cried in my room for a few minutes, rocked in the corner, and then jerked off 14 times until I passed out on the floor with semen all over me. The morning I woke up, I had a nice protein shake, so I guess that's a plus. Well, that's the end of the video. I don't know what else to talk about. Like, subscribe if you want to, comment me to shoot a small insect with guns. Yeah, thank you for watching. Delete your fucking YouTube channel, loser!